Have you noticed that America feels more divided than ever? It's not because we suddenly disagree more. It's because we've stopped listening to one another and instead started fearing each other. History warns us what happens next. People in the Indian subcontinent lived side by side for centuries. Different religions, different cultures, shared markets, festivals, food, music, and friendship. Then, politicians began to weaponize identity. They said, they are the reason your community suffers. They can't be trusted. Your group must protect itself. And fear did the rest. When partition happened in 1947, over 15 million people were forced from their homes. This is the largest mass migration in the history of humankind. Families who'd lived together for generations suddenly packed their bags, ran for trains, and prayed that they'd survive the ride. Between 1 and 2 million people were slaughtered in a matter of months. Neighbors became executioners. Entire trains arrived at stations filled with nothing but dead bodies. Women were abducted, children orphaned, and communities that had coexisted for 1,000 years were erased in weeks. And the hatred didn't end when the violence stopped. It burned into memory. It shaped national identity. And it still poisons politics today, nearly 80 years later. And this is all because people forgot how to disagree without dehumanizing one another. Look at us now. Red states, blue states, cities versus small towns, neighbors unfriending neighbors over headlines. We're told they're coming for your freedom. They're destroying your country. They're the enemy. But most Americans, left and right, want safe neighborhoods, good schools, dignity, opportunity, and a fair shot. We disagree on how, not whether. We've let the media, algorithms, and politicians convince us that half the country is dangerous. Because outrage is profitable, fear is clickable, and hate is addictive. Partition didn't start with violence. It started with contempt, with refusing to listen, refusing to open our hearts, with assuming the worst about people that we don't fully understand. Does it sound familiar? We're still early enough to stop the slide. We can ask questions instead of making accusations. We can disagree without contempt. We can stop sharing content that's designed to enrage. We should start judging policies, not people. And remember that someone can be wrong without being evil. Unity doesn't mean we all agree. It means we care enough about our country to argue without hatred. America's greatest threat has never been a foreign army. It happens when we forget that people across the aisle are still our people. Don't let history repeat itself. We've seen how this movie ends, and no one wins the sequel. Choose humanity before someone chooses division for you.